So with senior night coming up, and you've been one of the guys that's kind of been here through, I guess, the good and the bad times over the past few years. Can you just kind of, I guess, looking back kind of on your 4 years here, just how things have changed and over time how you've grown too?
Yeah, no, I mean, of course, I think that's what college is about is growing and maturing and becoming a man, and I think that's something that hopefully I accomplished in my time here, and I think even with senior night and spending with my family, this is more than just my time here. It's my whole hockey career. It's my academic career, and this is a chance for not only myself but my family and my grandparents to be recognized as well with their hard work and sacrifice that they put in for myself too. So it's going to be a special night, and I'm happy with who I became and who I am now, and I think I have a good sense of I know my worth, and that's something that these 4 years here helped me learn.
Have you decided if this will be your last season here?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more focused on just finishing this year and next weekend and trying to cherish and embrace every moment I can here. I don't necessarily know what the future holds for me right now, but I just really want to cherish these moments and not take them for granted, because I don't want to look back and already have my head in the future and these times. So yeah, just take it day by day and enjoy these moments with my teammates and my family, and we'll see what the future holds.
It's kind of a little weird because it's not technically the last home regular season game, but how do you maybe anticipate your emotions to be come Saturday night?
I mean, I don't want to say I'm not going to be crying, because I don't want this to get pulled back up and have tears in my eyes, but I mean, it's definitely an emotional night. I mean, for the last 4 years, I've put blood, sweat, and tears into this program in Michigan State, and they've been so nice to me and grateful for their support. So it's definitely going to be a little emotional, but I mean, I think this is a part of life and, growing, and, I spent 4 years here, a good time, so I got no complaints, and, I'm excited for what the future holds.
Jagger, you've become one of the most formidable net front presence players in the Big Ten. Can you, and I'm sure you've had discussions with your brother and obviously the coaches here with that, can you give us maybe 3 tips, helpful hints for kids, what you do net front presence to arrive where you are now?
I mean, I think the number one thing I focus on is taking away the goalie's eyes and his vision. I think that helps. Even, I mean, if the goalie can't see it, he can't stop it, type of thing. So I think originally when I get net front, it's taking away the goalie's eyes, and then my next thought process is having my stick available and not letting that be tied up by the defender. And then I think bending my knees and having that support to the ground and helps you stay strong and low and hit pucks back in, and hopefully, if you're in the right spot and kind of just feeling out, I think understanding the game helps and positioning, and I think even like you saw last week, and just knowing your way kind of around the net puts you in those spots necessarily to be rewarded.
Jagger, there's this old idea in sports that obviously you get to the postseason and your team is just as good as you are, and that's when the time for improving stops, and you just have to go out there with what you have. With that in mind, as there's only a couple series left, what have you personally been trying to work on and get better with what little time is still left in the regular season?
I mean, I can work on everything. I'm not a perfect player nor person, and I really just take it day by day. I don't think necessarily just because it's the postseason you just stop getting better. I think my goal in life is to come to the rink every day and get better. So, I mean, from a multitude of things, of my shooting to skating and understanding my body better and puck control has helped me improve, and that's something that I'm going to continue to work on, whether it's regular season, postseason, off season. I think it's important to always get better. So.
When you look back at the Notre Dame series from the first time, is there anything you guys can take from that, or is it just so long ago and you guys have changed so much?
No, I mean, we can definitely take some stuff from it. We'll definitely have some video in the next couple of days of that weekend. But I mean, I think the simple is we got to stick to us. I don't really not too worried about what they're doing. I think it's more important of what we do and what we bring to the table, and just staying and playing our systems.
You've been here long enough to play on some quiet nights here at Mont. What's it been like this year to have this kind of support, this kind of attendance, this kind of energy in the building when you've kind of seen the other side?
Yeah, no, I mean, like you said, there were definitely some times where maybe the crowd wasn't as rowdy, and it always is fun when you come out even just for warm-ups and you see that there's already a crowd in attendance. And I don't necessarily think it makes you play harder, but it definitely brings that emotion and excitement to the game that you appreciate. And I think that's something that this team has earned this year is the fans' trust back, and we want to put on a show for them and entertain them. And that's something that we have to focus in night to night when we play here at Mon, and not take something that's for granted. I think I tried to let the freshmen and or guys that didn't experience those nights, and like this wasn't every night. Like we have to earn this, and this is what we work for, and just not to take it for granted.
This will be the last one, okay?
I know it wasn't the result you guys were looking for last weekend, but what was maybe some of the biggest takeaways you could use now going forward into the rest of the regular season?
Yeah, I mean, I think result-wise, obviously it was a tough weekend. You look on paper, but I think especially in that second night, I mean, for the first 30 minutes, I thought we were winning that game and we were the better team. So I think taking away that a lot of teams, I think, would maybe you lose 8-0 the first night, you don't expect, and we came back the next night knowing that we have a chance to win this hockey game, and the belief we have in our locker room, and I think that shows our unwavering belief that we have in the coaching staff and our systems to continue to, the first night didn't go our way necessarily, but our beliefs didn't change and our work didn't change going to the next night. And I mean, for this first 30 minutes, we took it to them, and we just got to play a complete 60 next time.
Thanks.
Thank you.